They actually have, they use a touch of residual sugars in these to counterbalance the super high acidic wines. Dude, super high acid.
Good to know.
Okay, let's do this. I got this. This one should be pretty good.
All right.
Tell us when AJV.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Between Two Barrels. I'm Pete. I wear the t-shirts. This is Nick. He wears the collars. And we're your home for booze news and reviews. Today, we're going to be reviewing two types of Sauvignon Blanc, a California Sauv here with Bogle, and a New Zealand Sauv with Silver Beach. What do you got there, Nick? Classy.
My fancy way to open a screw cap. I'm pouring right now our Silver Beach Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most famous Sauvignon Blanc grape growing regions in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And next here is the Bogle Sauvignon Blanc from Northern California. As many of you are maybe familiar with Bogle, a very nice producer. They do many different varietals from Northern California. And today we're just going to talk about the comparison between the same grape, but from two very distinctly different regions. Pete, why don't you tell us about the two very distinctly different climates we're enjoying here right now?
So in New Zealand, one of the best places to grow the Sauvignon Blanc grape, the southern part where Marlborough is, they get a lot of sun, but it is relatively cool for a place on Earth that gets that much sun. So it produces a very unique, distinct, grapefruity, citrusy grape when they're harvested. Whereas in
like here in the Silver Beach.
Exactly.
Yes.
Whereas in Northern California, a similar climate, but less sun because they're farther
Very
north.
temperate.
Yeah, very temperate. The temperature changes so little up in Northern California. You have basically like lows of 50, highs of 70, and rarely does it go outside of that range.
Very similar to upstate New York, huh?
Yes, very similar to upstate New York, exactly.
I think we should start with the Bogle first, Pete. So let's give that a whirl, give that a swirl and a whirl. It's got some nice, good fruit, melon.
I almost get like a
Passion fruit.
synthetic rubberiness to it, but yeah, definitely some fruit on it.
Very distinct. Little fig, actually, as well, which is actually a common characteristic for these Northern California Sauvignon Blancs.
I'll take your word on that. I don't eat a lot of figs.
Oh, when figs are in season?
All right.
Delicious.
Put me on sometime.
Actually, I've never had this before, Pete. It's quite enjoyable. Clean, crisp, really easy to drink. It's very acidic, but that's very common in Sauvignon Blanc. So let's move on to the Silver Beach here, which I'm very familiar with. Ooh, I mean, it's literally, I mean, you could smell this wine. Can you smell it from over there? Grapefruit, citrus, lime, very, very distinct. Almost a little buttered bread, actually, as well, too.
Yeah. Squirt some lime on some butter bread. That sounds probably horrible, but that's what this smells like. And it smells good.
And it's all of that. It is a grapefruit bomb. Very acidic, tart. It gets you back in the tongue there. You can
Sweet tarts.
feel it. Sweet tarts. I remember first drinking this wine a few years ago and thinking, geez Louise, this is a really sweet wine. But you do get some... I was wrong, Pete.
Okay.
Let me finish my story.
All right, go ahead.
There's so much fruit on the nose here that it might trigger some kind of sweetness. But once you dive in, it's so acidic and tart and citrusy. I know I'm using the same adjectives over and over because it is just so distinctly that.
Very tart.
It is far from sweet. This is actually one of the more drier whites on the spectrum. Quite enjoyable, though, on a hot summer day.
This, to me, is like a couch wine.
A couch, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can drink this wherever you want, man.
Well, I know,
Couch,
but, you know.
chair, standing,
Really?
whatever floats your
Even
boat.
standing?
Really good stuff. New Zealand, really looking forward to getting down there and visiting because they do some wonderful wines.
Specifically Sauvignon Blanc.
Specifically Sauvignon Blanc.
So,
Really helped
hey,
put them on the map.
Which one do you like better?
The Silver Beach kind of hits home with me.
Okay. I like more of the melon flavor. So
Yeah, Bogle's great producer. This was a wine. Silver Beach and we go way back.
of course.
Silver Beach Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand.
Find them both at Pascal's Liquor Square and Pascal's Liquor.
Bogle Sauvignon Blanc. Find them both.
At Pascal's Liquor Square
Yeah,
and
you call me
Pascal's
up, and then I
Liquor.
get to introduce both
All right,
brands.
you know. Well, they'll come and see us, and
Yeah.
we'll tell them about it then.
Exactly. I hope so.
Yeah.
And that's really all I got on these. Two of the same grape varietals, but from different regions, which really show the two totally different wines that they are, which is kind of fun.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next week.
Yeah, thanks.